Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial. This time we're going to be covering the Wilcoxon sign ranks test. This Wilcoxon sign ranks test is the non-parametric equivalent to the t-test for paired samples, meaning that this Wilcoxon test operates with paired samples, meaning samples that are coming from essentially either the same individuals or related individuals. It's essentially related pairs that you're going to be inserting here, inputting in your boxes. So in order to perform the test, you need to give the solver a couple pieces of information: sample 1, sample 2, and the significance level. And obviously, as with every test, you need to define the null and alternative hypothesis. So again, it's about pair samples, so it needs to be about pair samples. And so why would you use this test instead of the t-test for pair samples? Well, in many cases the assumptions are not met for you to use the t-test. For example, there's lack of normality, or the data is not measured at the interval level. It could be ordinal level or ordinal variable that you're trying to use for your test, and in which case you cannot use the t-test because the t-test is not designed for ordinal data. In that case, you have to use the Wilcoxon sign ranks test. That's more or less the theoretical framework. Let's just put a practical note here, and let's just take here I'm gonna pop up this sample problem where you use Wilcoxon sign ranks. All right, so it says using the data about police forces, can it be concluded that police forces have become larger for the 10-year period in the samples of cities shown in the data? The significance level is 0.05. So here you have a table where you have data for 1983, 1993, and they're telling you that this row here corresponds to one city, what happened in 1983, and now what happens now in the 93. So you see how the police force, the numbers evolved from 83 to 93, the 10-year period they're talking about here. So let's first of all, we know significance level is given here, 0.05, so that we have right away 0.05. Then we just have to get the sample data, sample 1, copy and paste, sample 2, copy and paste, and that's it. Well, one thing, we need to define the hypothesis. In this case, they're talking about if the police forces have become larger, so meaning they want to know whether the data for 93 is larger than the data from 83. So the difference 93 minus 83, the difference between 1983 minus 1993, they want that to be negative because they're asking whether or not this is greater than this one. So in this case, clearly this is what they're trying to test. And what we do just now is to click on solve, and here you have the signs, you have the sign of the sign ranks, and you just get this fully detailed answer. You can copy and you can paste it in Word. Okay, you can see explanation of how the test works. You can start over. You can click here, go to the classroom to see. You can see a list of solved problems, or you can reinforce these concepts, or you can see explanations. You can see videos, or you can start over and just type your data again. All right, so that's how it works. See you on the next.